I think everybody who has cancer says, why is this happening to me? What is the meaning? And I wanted to find out, what is the meaning of this? For me, my personal experiences, I have always been a very faithful person. During my college years, like a lot of people, we seem to walk away from what our parents have instilled in us. For me, it was a reconnecting of that spirituality, finding myself, finding what was important to me morally, ethically, etc. So during that time period, I was actually able to regain that. For me, cancer meant a slap in the face of, it's time for you to come back. And so that's where I did end up going, was back to my roots, back to my morals, back to my ethics, back to my spirituality. I would say my biggest complaint, my biggest problem is my memory. My memory is horrible. I used to be a complete organizer. I could multitask like no other. I have lost that ability. I also lost the ability to remember a big chunk of my life. I really can't remember a lot of my college days. That could be good, but really I was a singer, and I've lost almost the ability to remember songs I sung, scales, how to practice, how to get my voice back. Some of that I know is still chemo brain. Some of it is I haven't slept in 3 years since I've had 2 children, but I know that a lot of it is from my chemotherapy. My relationship with my family had definitely changed. I came from a divorced family with a mother and a father who pretty much despised each other for all my life up into my adult life. When I was diagnosed, I literally wrote them a letter and said, each of them, my stepmother, my mother, my stepfather, and my real father, and said, it is time for this to be over. It is time. I know I'm going to survive, but there is always that possibility that I could get infection and die. And what are you going to do? Are you going to be pointing fingers at each other, saying this has happened and that happened? Are you going to want to celebrate what you had created and what you were able to parent and what you as parents stood for? And it was me. So since then, I have definitely been a lot closer with my parents, and I can actually say that my parents can now all be in a room together. And it has definitely been one of the best things in my life, was having my family become a family again. My name is Melanie Tucker. I am 31 years old, and I am a Hodgkins lymphoma survivor.